the Met Gala happened yesterday, and I got to talk about it. So here's the deal. Let's level set, guys. As you all can probably tell, I'm not a fashion person. I am not a fashion person. I don't really understand what other people consider fashion and like awesome. I think of a lot of times as like odd. So I don't get the Met Gala. I don't get it. I don't get the Met Gala outfits. I don't understand the random feathers that people have, the odd looking jackets with no shirts, the piano on your back. Like there's just so much stuff that happens with the Met Gala that I just look and I'm just like, I don't get it. You know, and you're online and you see all the people like, oh, this person ate, that person ate, and all this other stuff, and I'm just like, huh, I is this fashion? Does this look nice? It looks weird to me. So I am not the audience for this. Most of the stuff that everybody thinks looks cool, I think looks weird because nobody in real life would actually wear that. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. Also, they're literally only wearing it to walk the red carpet. So I'm gonna just caveat it with that. Me talking about the Met Gala is not going to be it's not going to be a it's not going to be a fashion critique because I don't understand that stuff. I don't. All right? I don't get it. Okay. All right. So last night, the Met Gala was not just a time for me to be confused as to what people were wearing. The Met Gala. Actually, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Let me do something real quick. Okay. The Met Gala. The reason why I'm talking about it is because women's basketball players were there. But let's get to it. So, WNBA players showed up and they showed out. So let's talk about it. So before we actually get into what happened this year, this is brand new territory for WNBA players at the Met Gala. Like the Met Gala is like the who's who of celebrities, the who's who of fashion people, the who's who of whatever. Right? And athletes sure have a presence, but it's not a huge presence. And WNBA players definitely did not have a presence at all until 2023 when Brittney Griner was actually the first WNBA player to attend the Met Gala. Right? This was on the heels of her being released from a Russian detainment, and she was there. And that was a big deal. That was a brand new thing that happened at the time where WNBA player was being represented. And we go from in 2023, one WNBA player to now this yesterday at the Met Gala, we had 4 WNBA players in attendance plus 1 women's basketball college player. I think that's a big deal. And it just shows how even more so women's basketball players are doing more like culture type things like going to the Met Gala, like just being visible in certain places. Now, is this something that a women's basketball only channel should be talking about? Yes, I would argue so, because what I want to do is in a sort of sense like document the growth of women's basketball and document the influence of women's basketball. And I think that an appearance at the Met Gala, while random, while it has not much to do with women's basketball, I do think there's a connection there. I do think that it is something that we shouldn't spend a whole lot of time on, but we should briefly talk about, which is what I am trying to do. Okay, so yesterday we saw 5 players make an appearance at the Met Gala. The Met Gala's theme for 2025 was Superfine tailoring black style. That was the theme. And not only did we have 5 women's basketball players there, we also had a WNBA player actually serve on the host committee. Angel Reese was on the host committee for the Met Gala, which meant that she helped to plan the event. And she helped to, make some stuff happen. She was a big deal. Like having a WNBA player, having them not just be there, but having a WNBA player be on the host committee, that's a big big deal. So I had to talk about it, So yeah, Angel showed up with this outfit on. Yeah, again, I'm not a fashion person, so I'm not gonna comment on the fashion stuff. I don't, whatever. Anyway, this was what Stewie had on. I find it funny that like the theme was super fine tailoring black style, and Stewie wore all white. And also she looks very retro, like retro vibes or whatever. Sabrina Ionescu, here is what she had as well. Jonquel Jones had some super tall hair that I thought was funny, but I liked it. It was very very unique. I hope she had an easy time getting indoors because she's also a very tall person, and yeah, that could be a issue. All right, and then we had Flau'jae Johnson as well. Okay, so those are the people. They were there. It's a thing. The New York Liberty was in full effect, which was kind of cool. The Liberty co-owner Clara Wu Tsai was there with them as well, and they rocked out. They rocked out. So again, this is all I am talking about when it comes to the Met Gala. Okay. All right. Can we? Okay. Some of y'all are absolutely childish and absolutely ridiculous in this chat. Like truly. Like I don't understand what your issue is. I really don't. And you have to stop being ridiculous. Okay? Just because a black person is there does not mean it's ghetto. Why? Why is the Met Gala ghetto? Like, come on, dude. Get real. Stop being dumb. Okay? Truly. I really don't understand. Why do you hop on something just to talk trash the entire logic? It just doesn't make any sense. Like I truly don't understand. Like what is wrong with you as a person that makes you feel? What do you feel better about yourself? That you're talking trash and you're just saying a whole bunch of wild stuff? Why does it make you feel better? Like are you okay? Like seriously? Like I don't understand. I don't understand it. Like are you sad? Do you like truly is something bad happening in your life? I feel like a lot of times when people do and say stuff that is like off the wall, there's a hole in your life. There's something missing that makes you feel better about yourself by saying certain things. Like I don't understand. Like I really don't. Are you okay? And this is not me. Not being serious. I'm actually dead serious. Are you okay? I don't think people do stuff and say stuff on a just because they want to be rude. Yeah, sure they want to be rude, but also I think there's something actually like missing in there. Like I don't know, like seriously. So this is not a channel where I'm gonna blast people. This is not a channel where that's supposed to be a negative channel and whatnot. And so I for the most part I try to ignore some of the wild comments, but like truly I really do think there are some people who like there's something really going on with you, and I don't know. I really don't understand. I really don't understand. I really don't. Anyway, let's move on. Thank you so much, Douglas, for the super chat. Says, I don't get the fashion either. It looks like a lot of work. It does look a lot of work. For what? 2 minutes on a red carpet? Like I don't understand it. I really don't understand. I really don't. Felicia, thank you so much for the super chat. Says they pay $75,000 for a ticket. I doubt it's ghetto if they're coming out of their pocket with that much cash. I mean, the amount of, I appreciate the super chat, and I understand what you're trying to say. But like overall, like the amount of money that they pay does not, does not increase the level of the thing. Like I just, but Felicia, I understand your point, and I understand what what you're saying, and I appreciate it. But yeah, even if they paid, I don't know, $500 for it, even if they paid nothing for it, Just the sheer presence of people at a thing does not make it ghetto. Okay, I just anyway, truly, I'll be praying for you all. Like, truly, that's not a joke. I'm actually dead serious. Okay. Banji says, I love it. Angel and Stewie were my favorite. Road 2 says, the Met Gala is a fundraiser and networking. Yeah, it's a thing. It is a thing. Peace Love Jen says, tailoring black style was more in reference to black dandyism slash culture slash fashion rather than a specific color black. Well, I appreciate you. Appreciate you for letting me know. I appreciate you. All right.